a British prime minister who broke government rules to talk about it, a billionaire with mysterious next-level side effects he won't explain, and a talk show host whose story has more holes than Swiss cheese. 5 men, 5 secrets, and the truth might be darker than you think. Today we're exposing the real stories behind 5 male celebrities and their connection to Ozempic. From political scandals to suspicious timing, these aren't just weight loss stories. They're cover-ups, contradictions, and questions nobody's asking. Let's get into it. Former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson didn't just admit to using Ozempic. He broke government rules to do it. In June 2023, Johnson wrote a column for the Daily Mail revealing he tried Ozempic. But here's what nobody's talking about. He violated ministerial appointment rules by failing to notify the proper authorities before publishing that column. The government literally called him out for it. Why would a former prime minister risk breaking rules just to talk about a weight loss drug? What was so important about getting this story or that column out? Johnson claimed he was losing 4 to 5 pounds every week. Sounds perfect, right? But then he says the side effects were so brutal he had to stop. Nausea so bad he couldn't function. And the drug didn't even stop his late-night cheese binges, which was the whole point. But wait, it gets weirder. Despite feeling terrible and quitting the drug, Johnson still called Ozempic a wonder drug that could help millions. He's promoting a medication that made him sick and didn't work for him. And here's the real bombshell. In that same column, Johnson revealed that 2 senior Conservative Party members were also using Ozempic. He outed his own colleagues. Why? Was this political? A calculated distraction from his other scandals? Remember, this is the same man who resigned in disgrace over the Partygate scandal, lying to Parliament about lockdown parties. Now he's writing columns which first broke government rules about a drug he claims didn't work. Johnson's Ozempic story isn't about weight loss. It's about something else entirely. But what? But if you think Johnson's story is suspicious, wait until you hear what Elon Musk isn't telling us. Elon Musk admitted he uses Wegovy, which contains the same ingredient as Ozempic. He tweeted about it openly. No shame, no hiding. Just facts, right? Wrong. Musk posted that he experienced next-level side effects. Those were his exact words, next level. But then he never explained what that meant. Not once. Not in any follow-up tweet, interview, or statement. Think about that. The man who tweets about everything, from buying Twitter to sending rockets to Mars, suddenly goes silent when asked about his Ozempic side effects. Why? What are next-level side effects? Are we talking nausea, vomiting, or something darker that he legally can't discuss? Something his lawyers told him to shut up about? Here's what makes this even more suspicious. Musk's transformation wasn't dramatic. He didn't lose massive amounts of weight like other celebrities. So if he's using it for maintenance, why mention the side effects at all? Why draw attention to problems with a drug you're still taking? And let's talk timing. Musk revealed this right when Ozempic was exploding in the media. Right when the drug was facing scrutiny over potential side effects. Convenient? Musk has access to the best doctors money can buy. He could afford any treatment, any nutritionist, any personal trainer in the world. But he chose a diabetes drug with documented side effects. And those next-level side effects he mentioned? We still don't know what they are. Musk is hiding something. The question is, what? But Musk's mystery is nothing compared to what we found about Scott Disick. Scott Disick's transformation is one of the most dramatic in Hollywood, and the most suspicious. The Kardashian family member went from his normal build to gaunt, hollow-cheeked, and almost unrecognizable. Fans immediately started comparing photos, pointing out what's now called Ozempic face. Sunken eyes, saggy skin, skeletal features. Disick hasn't confirmed or denied anything. Complete silence, and that silence is deafening. Here's why this matters. The Kardashian family is ground zero for Ozempic speculation. Multiple family members have been accused. Khloe denied it. Kim stayed silent. Kris Jenner deflected. And now Scott, who's been part of that family for over a decade, suddenly looks completely different. The timing is suspicious too. Disick's transformation happened right when Ozempic became Hollywood's worst-kept secret, right when everyone in that circle was allegedly using it. But here's the real question nobody's asking. Why would Scott Disick, who's always been open about his struggles with alcohol and past issues, suddenly go silent about weight loss? He's talked about everything else publicly. Why not this? Is it because admitting Ozempic use would expose those around him? Is there a non-disclosure agreement involved? Are there legal reasons he can't talk? Disick's face tells a story his mouth won't. And that story is written in hollow cheeks and sunken eyes. But if you think Disick's silence is suspicious, Jimmy Kimmel's explanation will make you question everything. Jimmy Kimmel's weight loss story doesn't add up. At all. According to Kimmel, he lost all his weight using the 5-2 intermittent fasting diet. 2 days a week, only 500 calories. 5 days, eat whatever you want. Simple, right? But here's what's suspicious. In 2023, Kimmel hosted the Oscars and made multiple jokes about Ozempic. He was laughing about it on stage, calling it Hollywood's worst-kept secret. Then suddenly, he's noticeably slimmer. The timing is perfect. Too perfect. Kimmel claims he's been doing this 5-2 diet for years, but the dramatic weight loss happened right after those Oscar jokes.
Everybody looks so great. When I look around this room, I can't help but wonder, is Ozempic right for me?
Right when everyone started asking questions. And suddenly, he's explaining his diet in interviews. Here's the thing about the 5-2 diet. It's brutal. Eating only 500 calories for 2 full days every week requires insane willpower. That's less than a Big Mac meal. For an entire day. Twice a week. Every single week. Forever. Is it possible? Sure. But here's what makes it suspicious. Kimmel works in an industry where Ozempic is everywhere. He has access to the best doctors in Los Angeles. He's friends with celebrities who've admitted using it. And his weight loss happened at the exact moment Ozempic exploded in Hollywood. Plus, think about his job. Kimmel hosts a late-night show. He's around craft services, catering, snacks all day. And we're supposed to believe he's eating 500 calories twice a week while surrounded by food? The 5-2 diet explanation came right when people started asking questions. Convenient timing or calculated cover story? You decide. And finally, the music legend whose transformation raises even more questions. British music icon Robbie Williams has battled his weight for decades, gaining, losing, and living every moment under the spotlight. But recent 2025 concert footage shows something different. Williams looks dramatically slimmer on stage. And this time, he's saying absolutely nothing about how he did it. No diet, no workout plan, no health documentary, just silence. Here's why that silence stands out. Robbie has been brutally honest about everything else: addiction, mental health, fame, and the toll it's taken on him. He's sung about it, filmed documentaries about it, and given painfully open interviews for years. So why the sudden silence now? Why is the man who's shared everything suddenly quiet about this? Williams performs in front of thousands every night. His image is scrutinized by millions. A transformation this visible doesn't go unnoticed, yet he's offering no explanation.
But Robbie did make this joke about, slightly telling us he uses it, but nothing further.
But I went up on the Ozempic this week, and I had a spray tan, and I got new teeth done for you.
5 men, 5 stories that don't add up. A prime minister who broke rules to talk about it. A billionaire with side effects he won't explain. A reality star whose face tells the story his mouth won't. A talk show host whose timing is too convenient. And a music legend who's suddenly gone silent. But this is just the beginning. We've got 10 more male celebrities whose Ozempic secrets are even darker. From A-list actors hiding hospital visits to music legends with stories their publicists are desperately trying to bury. Comment part 2 if you want us to expose the rest. And hit subscribe, because what's coming next will make these 5 look tame. Trust me, you're not ready for who we're covering next. The biggest names, the darkest secrets.